Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm finally back on YouTube after a couple months of forced rest. I had to take care of myself because I broke my leg. Yeah, that wasn't fun. In today's video, I'll work on hair coloring for this illustration, which is the first of a series I am creating based on a kind of a sci-fi space travel theme. The idea is that each one of the astronauts represents a stage of the journey to a new planet. I hope I'm making sense. And I'm doing this mostly for myself and my professional art portfolio on which I am working on. I know you guys asked for a commission video and I'm working on it. I didn't want to rush it because there's so much information that I want to give you and share with you based on my experience. So for today I decided to do just a little catch up with me where I talk about my process of coloring hair, and if you like this format we can do maybe other parts like skin or eyes coloring, etc., and I'll make sure to film more. Just let me know in the comments down below. So hair rendering, it's one of those things that I've changed a lot through the years, and maybe one of the most challenging for me personally, because it took me a while to reach a point where I liked my process. There was a time where my drawings all looked different and kind of inconsistent because I kept changing the way I colored hair. It always looked flat to me and I didn't like it, so I'll share now my current process. So while I was talking, I created a new clipped layer, and using my flat brush I did a light wash of a darker pink just as an indication of where I want my shading to be, and right now I'm darkening some of the spots in between hair strands, and for this I'm using my round brush. I do this to create depth and dimension, like underneath the braids or under her bangs, underneath her neck. Those are the places where the light doesn't hit that much. And maybe the most challenging thing is doing this but keeping everything simple and avoid overdoing it. And some colored sketches I did, and you can see those on my Instagram if you follow me, are a lot more simpler than this, but I want this illustration in particular to be very detailed and rendered. I hope that makes sense. And yeah, because I want it to be super defined, but yeah, the key is avoid overdoing it, and so that's why I'm taking my time with this and choosing the right placement for these shadings. So as you will see from now on, we'll be darkening the shading layer by layer to avoid doing it all at once and making it look a bit too messy for my taste. Doing it in stages also allows me to keep everything under control, and if I want to change something I can do it without messing everything up, and once I'm happy I will merge all the shading layers so that I don't have too many. So while you watch me draw and shade the hair, I just wanted to catch up a little bit, guys, about what happened during this month, July, August and September. The thing is, as I said at the beginning of the video, I had a motorcycle accident with my boyfriend and unfortunately I broke my tibia bone. Which wasn't fun. It was very painful, and the accident itself was very stupid. We weren't going that fast, but unfortunately my leg was hit, and my poor bone didn't make it. So I had to get to the hospital and as soon as possible to get surgery. Unfortunately my fracture was displaced, I think that's how it's called, so it needed surgery instead of a normal cast around the leg, which I'm actually really glad that I didn't get a normal cast, because it was very hot those days. Like, I don't know, maybe the hottest days of this summer. And the idea of having my leg cooking inside a cast, yeah, that honestly, I'm glad I didn't get a cast. Let's just say that. So now I'm completely fine. I'm walking, and yeah, the healing process overall was much faster this way. I have an hardware upgrade that I will need to take off next year, I think, but that's a future Holly problem, so I don't want to think about that right now. The only thing that is important is that I am walking, and yes, that's all that happened. So although the healing was very fast, my inspiration just wasn't there, and I just had to take a couple of weeks off and focus on healing and walking again before going back to drawing. And thankfully I have some of the most patient and lovely clients in the world that were more than happy to wait for me to heal before going back and working on their commissions, because of course you need inspiration to work in this field. And yeah, I'm just glad I was able to heal fast. Oh, and on a happy note, something very nice that happened these past weeks. My boyfriend saved a little kitten that was hiding inside his dad's truck. He was literally sitting inside of the engine. We don't even know how he made it alive, but he did, and he called him Tom. He's super cute, and we are taking care of him. So yeah, he's so cute. Look at him. I'll stop rambling right now and I'll guide you through what I'm doing. So it's time to put highlights in our hair. And what I think when I put highlights is always, where is the light coming from? And in this case, for this illustration in particular, I think lights will come from different directions, because I want to make the fishes glowy, so that will count as light. And also there will be ambient lighting, and I think that will be coming from the right side. I need to experiment with that, but I'm just putting highlights kind of all over the hair, and maybe since I do this on different layers, I can always go back and tweak that and maybe erase some parts that don't need highlights when I figure out where I want the light to come from. So that's all I do. And another thing, I don't know if I show it in this video, but when I'm done coloring and rendering, I always color the line art too with a darker shade compared to the flat base, of course. And after that, I think we're done. I'm sure I will change something along the way while I complete this illustration, but this is mostly my hair coloring process, and this is all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I will make more videos on this format for sure. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. You can find me on Instagram, where I post all my drawings, so feel free to follow me there, and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed my videos and get notified whenever I post a new one. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can find all my brushes for free on my coffee shop that you can find linked below. And now I will leave you to an unboxing of my new Hobonichi planners for 2024, which is something I really enjoy and use every day to plan my work as a digital artist, and I hope you will enjoy this one, even if it's not really art related. I love you guys, thank you so much. Bye! Okay guys, I'm going to be showing you now what I use to plan my work, my commissions in general. This is the Hobonichi cousin, and I love this planner so much. I actually can show you what's inside this one, because I also use it to journal, so it's kind of personal stuff. What I do is I'm going to unbox the new ones because I already got the 2024 planner, and I also got this one, which is a Hobonichi Wix. This is not really related to work, but this will be my fitness journal. So I'm just going to unbox it to show you, but I'll do it later. This one, that's what it looks like when it's new. This journal here has a weekly session where I pretty much plan my weeks ahead and all the commissions I have to do. Also social media planning for Instagram, and it also has daily sessions, daily pages, I'm sorry. I use this site right here to write my to-do list for the day, so it's kind of more of a specific to-do list, while in here I write like a general idea of what I have to do. Then I use this session to journal daily, like you know, memory keeping. And then what I do is this planner here has some note pages at the end right here. So I simply write like a little letter here that stands for finished, another letter here that stands for paid, in the middle of course the client name, the amount paid, etc. This is more than enough because it's a really small grid, so you don't need to have a ton of pages to do that. So I always refer to that. This is great and it works, and also it lays really flat, so I love it. Let's just put it back. And now I'm just going to show you this one, just because it's super pretty, and maybe it can be an option for you guys. I got this, as I said, as a fitness journal and health journal, just because I broke my leg this year, so I need to track my, you know, my recovery and, you know, getting back my strength. So I decided to get a fitness journal for that. But this is used by many people for normal planning, so yeah. It looks like this. Oh, look at the cats. So cute. And this one is, like the name says, a weeks, so it has a weekly layout like this. Sorry if it's shaking. You know, you have everything at a glance pretty much. Some people might prefer this. I like to have more space because I like to journal in my normal work planner and also brainstorm stuff, etc. And this this Hobonichi Wix also comes with a note session. There's some, you know, pages, empty blank pages to write whatever you want. I hope you enjoyed this little session. I know it's not really art related, but it's something I really enjoy and I want to share it on my YouTube channel. So yes, this is it.